Oh, don't get to be on the play with the mono white aggro. Ooh, paired against a 1-0. Man, Magic Online is trying to make it hard for us. Okay, this is decent. Path and a 2 and a 3. Opponent's mulliganing. We're gonna keep. 4 lands is a bit much, but I think we'll be fine. Whoa, mold of 5? Okay, this is looking good. Yes, we are paired against a 1-0, but I mean, mold of 5 on the play. It's gotta be something, right? It's a decent advantage for us. Okay, so the opponent just took like a minute and a half. Alright, just play Plains and pass. Okay, Brainstorm, sure. That sounds like fun. So we got a nice 2 and a couple nice 3s. Okay, so they could have a counter here. Of course, Tithe Taker makes counters worse. Just a couple basics, nothing crazy with the Brainstorm quite yet. Infinite Finites. 7 messages in a row. Awesome. So I'm not sure what's going on here. The opponent is playing super slowly. They're probably stream sniping. I mean, that's the only reason to play slowly, right? Active chat. Ooh, opt. On your own end step, you got me. Not really sure what's going on there, but yeah, I mean, can't do anything about it, so. In case you guys are out there wondering why we're playing mono white, I tried to draft interesting decks. I first picked like turn 2, really. I first picked I think it was Ulamog in this draft, and the draft before, which was my first one, I first picked what was it? Like some kind of reanimate, and then Reanimator wasn't open, but I got like reanimate Griselbrand Packrat, so I was thinking like, man, this is something. 3 mana 1/3, and I'm just brick walled. Do I play Brightling here? I think Procession's better. Maxception, just what I always wanted. Yeah, let's just play Procession here. Can get up to Avacyn with 1 more land. Could just cash this in for a Spirit. Maybe that was correct. I don't actually know. Okay, careful. So the opponent could be Reanimator as well. That's my cat howling in the background. Wonder what their black mana is for. Good news against Reanimators, we do have a path. So that's something. Okay, Swamp and Reanimate, sure. Wow, there's a Copter. So we have our choice of Copter plus Kythian or Brightling plus Kythian. I think I'd rather play Copter. You're a green sword because you're a mod. I mean, you're also the only member of chat, but you know, gotta make sure. Right. Okay, so I'm not sure what the scrubland is about. Could see like a planeswalker here. Fractured identity. Well, that's pretty annoying. Can't really do anything about that either. So now we can attack with all and then path that if we want to. Seems pretty good. If we draw a land, we can also flash in Avacyn. That seems good. Bodyguard, eh? Yeah, I guess we're just attacking with everything. Wait. Spells your opponents cast cost 1 more to activate, and abilities cost 1 more to activate. So they can't actually crew Copter. I don't think I want Kythian to attack here. Copter arrest? That's funny. Whoops. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Let's just do this. They shouldn't be able to crew into the Tithe Taker. Yep. Yep. What I should have done there, well, I guess I didn't need to play Bodyguard pre-combat and protect that, but I think it would have been fine. I'm just going to put myself, I guess, in danger of getting blown out by a Wrath here. I think that's fine too. Because even if they do have a Wrath, I don't know, maybe this is a bad play. But we get to protect the Kythian. I guess if they have Languish, Whirler Rogue, sure. Okay, I would love to draw land for this Avacyn. That'd be really nice. Okay, there we go. So now we just get to attack with everything, and everything's going to be indestructible, so we'll be fine. Kythian's going to flip. So now they'll crew for 1 mana. Sure. Let's see how they block here, if they play around this Avacyn or not. Because I would love them to double block spirits there. Okay, they're not going for that. Just block another thing. Nice. Okay, cool. Technically, I should let the Copter loot happen first in case this changes their decision, but I think this is just going to be really good for us. So they lose 2 Thopters here. Wow, discarded Dragonlord Silumgar. Sure. So this has to flip, I think. What does this do? So we can give something indestructible and untap it, or yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, right? Do we just give Avacyn indestructible? We could give a Spirit indestructible. It's kind of close. Don't actually know. So they do get to kill Avacyn. Yeah, I guess I'll just give Avacyn indestructible. I don't need to worry about anything else here. So it looks indestructible right now, but now it's going to be until my next turn. So basically during their turn. If they kill it, it's kind of bad for me, but I think that's fine. We're not necessarily in great shape. The opponent's at 8 life, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Now this isn't actually protecting anything. Oh, so I'm able to sack Dauntless Bodyguard here, even though it's not protecting anything, if I want to flip this Avacyn. So if I get my opponent down to 5 life, sacking Dauntless Bodyguard should just kill them. But yeah, this deck is pretty strong. Opponents had a good draw against me, especially for a Molda 5, but I think this is just going to be a little too tough for them. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, right? Okay, no attacks. Are they seriously going to leave all their mana open? Look how much deeper into their deck they are. They're 6 cards deeper and they were on a Molda 5. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Plains does not really do anything here. There's no Settle the Wreckage to play around, so let's just make this a 4/4 and just try to kill them. And their stuff's going to cost 1 more mana as well. There's no, like, Ether Spouts, is there? Guess we'll find out. Let's do it. They could have Resto, Flicker, Whirler Rogue. That would be annoying. Okay, that's not going to do it. Wow, and they just scooped. Awesome. Well, that was pretty good for us. I wonder if the opponent saw the line about sacking Dauntless Bodyguard to flip Avacyn to deal them 3. I doubt it, but still nice to have. Alright, so blue-black control. Mana Tithe is interesting. I don't like Mana Tithe, though. I think it's just bad. Yeah, good game. Cloud Goat's okay. Just because it's good against spot removal. I think I'm just going to run it back. I didn't see anything that makes me want to change anything necessarily, so yeah, I think this is fine. Huh. Oh, spot removal? Yeah, sure. That's a good one, I guess. Okay, so we got some 1-drops and some 4-drops. I guess that's a keep. Opponent is not on a Molda 5 this time. I'm going to play... I guess I'll just play Bodyguard first. It's just more damage. Awkward that we can't crack the clue next turn, though. Now we're always going to have priority because we can always sack it. It's annoying. Okay. Ooh, Copter. That was an amazing draw. Don't counter it, please. This is a 3-drop now. Wow, snap resolved too. Seagate, sure. Ooh, that was another good draw. So, I don't know if I should play around a Wrath or not. I don't think I'm going to for now. Doesn't really matter what I choose here. I actually don't think I want to loot, so I'm not going to. Opponent's going to be in a lot of trouble these next few turns. Copter's just so good. And the Remorseful Cleric is potentially a main deck way to answer their Reanimator shenanigans, which they could totally have. I kind of expect them to. Okay. Sure. Copter down. Ooh, now we get a nice Exalted hit in with the Remorseful. Cool. Hit you for 6. Just a little annoying clicking through the triggers, but otherwise I think we're doing fine. Yeah, opponent's down to 9 life. Can't beat the mono white. It's too good. I'm gonna block with my 1/2. I can't think of a way this will matter. Languish? Yeah, okay. Okay. Suddenly things are a little bit tougher. But they need to answer this. I mean, they have 4 cards in hand that could easily answer that. We do have another card here. Six mana. Oh, that's so bad for me. Okay, we need to hit one of our few removal spells. So Path. What's next? Council's Judgment, Cast Out, Tribunal, Banishing Light. They get to make a 1/1. Yeah, we're in bad shape though. So what is that, like 4 or 5? So that's like 1 out of, well, just under that, I think. Okay, Mikaeus. Removal, please. That is not removal. Okay. Yeah, suddenly we're pretty dead. That's okay though. Might be able to kill Elspeth by well, yeah, actually flashing this in. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is sweet. I get to put a counter on Mutavault now too. Why didn't they attack? Okay. I guess they're going for an ultimate. That would be really annoying. Wonder if I play it end of turn. I don't think I do because I can't attack with it. Sure. I don't know. Yeah, this is rough. Gifts ungiven. Sure, and now they get whatever it is. They get the combo. I assume they're just going to search for 2 cards here. Unburial Rites and whichever fatty. Yeah, okay. Elesh Norn, that's kind of good against me. Brainstorm, sure. Yeah, I mean, this game's just going to be unwinnable if things continue, but that's okay. Oh yeah, they actually get to, so they get to do that this turn. I have to put a counter on Mikaeus in response or it just dies. Yup, so let's put a counter on Mikaeus. Yeah, I mean, we can't win from here. We would have needed 2 removal spells at this point to get out of this, and the Elspeth's about to emblem, so it's just not going to happen. Avacyn is a 2/2. Yeah, no, that's just not gonna do it, unfortunately. Procession makes a bunch of -1/-1s, and yeah, with that, I'm just going to scoop it up. It's not worth playing this anymore. They get to just go nuts. Alright, so we do have to think about Languish. Let's see if we have any graveyard hate. I don't think we would, but we can look. Chainers is kind of interesting. Could try to splash that off of my land, but I guess it's not that good. That doesn't kill the 3/5 Death Touch. Mana Tithe is kind of spicy, I guess. Fairgrounds Warden isn't great, but if I need more hate, I might just have to do it. I can play it on onto the battlefield when there is an Elesh Norn or a Lady Gaga, so that's pretty nice. What else would we want? Do I really want to play Mana Tithe? I don't think I do. I don't think this is a Mana Tithe matchup. Okay, I don't love Fairgrounds Warden, but I guess it's better than like a Dauntless Bodyguard. The problem with Fairgrounds Warden against decks with removal is it's just a blowout. Like either way, either it's a blowout for you or against you, and it's not really reliable. But I think I'm desperate enough for interaction, and I think like the critical turns my opponent wasn't tapping out, so I don't think Mana Tithe is really going to be that great here. I'm just going to try it like this. We'll see. Still felt like we were way ahead until they played that Languish. Yeah, let's play first. This is going to be a keep, but we do need land number 3. It's a little bit clunky having both 5s in hand, but think I'm just okay with it. Yeah. So this is where things could go poorly. But we should draw a third land eventually. And we've got a few things to do once we get there. Nice. Now we just get to sit back. Probably attacking with Mutavault here. Seagate Oracle maybe? Nope. Okay. What play do I want to make here? So, I could just Fairgrounds Warden this. I don't love that play. It is mana efficient. There's a Council's Judgment as well. I can't block either of my guys. I don't want to animate Mutavault. I can play Thalia, but that turns off my own Judgment. So maybe I do just Fairgrounds Warden this thing. I guess it's not that bad. I guess, no, it's bad if they have exactly Languish. This thing makes tokens, and the Fairgrounds Warden permanently exiles tokens. However, they can do it at instant speed. This is actually really tough. So I can play Thalia, but that turns off the Council's Judgment. I can play the Council's Judgment, but then I don't have a good removal spell later. I can play Fairgrounds Warden, or plan on playing that on a token, but the problem with that is they can do it at instant speed. I think I'm going to play Thalia, and that prevents them from having Languish, which is nice. Because right now they can just go Swamp Languish, especially if I play Fairgrounds Warden and just wreck me. So yeah, I think we're just playing Thalia here. Not sure which ability I want to activate. I guess +1, -1. Okay, so they're down to 7. That is a swamp for their potential Languish. So now we have to think about this play. They're at 7 life. They can make 1 copy of something. I wonder if it's an Elesh Norn. We can return Brightling to our hand. Let's play the land. I think I'm just attacking with Brightling. So I can animate Mutavault and attack with that, but they have shown me Elesh Norn, and if they're able to play Elesh Norn here, then I'm going to be in some serious trouble. Yeah, let's just attack with Brightling. It's a little conservative, but I think it's fine. At this point, we just don't want to get blown out. I really hope they put it into play. And then we get to exile the token, so it's just gone forever. Let's see what they do here. So Thalia dies if they... Ooh, okay. There's nothing I can do about this. Yeah, I don't want to pump it to trade. Let's just make sure they block. So I don't know if they had Elesh Norn or something, but I mean 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would have been lethal if they just had nothing. So maybe I was just supposed to go for that. I don't actually know. But let's make this play. Nothing happens here, and then we get to Fairgrounds Warden, and the token's gone for good. All right. Yeah. Hey, good to see you, by the way, Holden. Yeah, Torrential Gearhulk. I remember the one time that I had that unlimited. That was a fun time. But yeah, this is tight. Game 3. Got a really nice mono white deck. Hint, hint. Be very disappointed if we didn't 3-0. I wonder if they're going to languish here into the Thalia and kill their own Artisan. Okay, they're activating now. Dragon Lord. Okay, that kills any two, so probably these two. I mean, definitely those. Man, I guess I should have just killed this thing. This thing's been really terrifying. What play do I want to make here? I think I want to get... which one of these do I want to get in play? I don't actually know. I think this is pretty close. So Baneslayer hits harder. Avacyn plus Flip Trigger kills them. They've already seen Avacyn though. I guess we try to put Baneslayer into play if I can figure out how to say it. And then we can Judgment this as a blocker. But yeah, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. This Arcane Artisan is really overperformed. So, good news about this is we can't be languished. Wonder if they just hit me for 8 here. It seems so greedy. They're at 7 life. Okay, they're not going to. So now we get to Archangel Avacyn on their end step, and then Judgment this, and if they have nothing, then they die. That seems pretty good. So let's just pass here. You're going to activate this again. Feels like we are losing this by quite a bit, but we'll see. That's so bad for me too. So now they get to see 3 more cards for their Artisan. All right, they're going to activate. Sure. That's not great for me either. But it's also much smaller than the other stuff we've seen from them, so not too worried. Okay, so now we block here, right? We block there, and then if they have something, we get to Archangel, prevent it from mattering. You're falling asleep? Oh, sorry, the stream is too boring. Okay, so this looks like an Elesh Norn to me. Yeah. So now we're in some serious trouble. We Archangel. At this point we're praying they don't have a counter. So we gain 3, they gain 5. Now we need to exile this. They haven't had a counter in the past. Let's see if they have one here. Okay. Might as well play the land. Whoops. Moment of truth. This needs to resolve or I'm basically going to lose. The Mulldrifter behind my head? I'm so confused. I don't know about any Mulldrifter behind my head. Are you just trying to turn me around? Because I guess it worked. So this exiles them at the next end step, which kind of sucks for me. So I shouldn't do anything here. I could animate Mutavault if I wanted to instantly die. Oh, I can play Brightling because even if they have Languish, I can just return it to my hand. Cool. Oh my god. I don't have a mullet. I don't know what you're talking about. What is going on here? Okay, that doesn't matter. Okay, so now you die. It's a main. It's not a man. So we could just top deck a removal spell. That would be nice. Still got a few left in my deck. Cast out, Tribunal, Banishing Light, Path. So Languish kills Avacyn and Fairgrounds Warden, and Brightling bounces back to my hand. I'm not a man, except I am. I think I would agree with that if I had to. More likely to say that I am a man than I have a mullet, even if it's not the most accurate. Okay, why? So this means they don't have an answer. So I think Mutavault's attacking now. Okay, Tithe Taker is also nice. I think I want to play that. Gifts Ungiven. Okay, that's pretty scary. Please don't have very many Reanimator targets left. Okay, they're under 5 minutes, but I don't think they're about to time out. Put 2 cards into their graveyard. So it looks like they need a land. So I'm going to put Plains and Opt into their graveyard. Oh, whoops. I should have... Yeah, that was bad. I should have attacked with Mutavault there. That was actually horrendous. Maybe it wasn't that bad, because if they do just block and kill it, then the Avacyn has to flip. Okay, so I kill their stuff. They go down to 8. Oh, I should have given this lifelink too. Okay, I'm just not paying attention. That's fine. You're going to bed? Alright, well thanks for hanging out. It's been good to see you. Dragonlord Silumgar. Sure. So now they have to steal this one, I believe. Yeah. Thanks, yeah. Be really great to win this. Copter, okay. So what happens here? I think my only attack is with the Baneslayer. Baneslayer attacks. These guys all hang back. I guess this one can attack too. Yes, turns into a 5/1 if it needs to. And this forces a block because it's lethal. Okay. Oh, and I'll give this lifelink now that I forgot to do that before. And their Avacyn doesn't even flip because it died to first strike damage before the other one died, which means the opponent punted, which means we actually have a good chance. Also 38 life, that's pretty cool, right? Destroy a thing. Can't really do anything about that, sure. That one's pretty bad. Pretty bad for me. So now I need another way to deal with that. So now we're going to crew this in response so it's tapped. I shouldn't have played whichever planes I played last because I do have Copter in my deck. You fell asleep? Yeah, the stream's pretty entertaining. I've already discussed that a little. Brimaz, okay, powerful card, but not super helpful here. Okay, can they kill me with a 3/5 and 10 cards in deck from 38 life? I wish I gained life before. It might actually be relevant. How do I have 38? That one. And that one. Whoops. Anyway. They also have like 3.5 minutes, so that's just not very many. Yeah, I guess we're passing here. Gonna hold the planes to loot to the Copter. Opponent's drawing gas long after we have any. Fractured Identity, my Brimaz. Okay, that's pretty annoying. Oh, I guess I should have crewed Copter there. That was a punt. And that was a punt. Do that. Whoops. I don't think they're going to time out, but we'll see. It's possible. Okay. That was really nice. Which would I rather kill? I can't even do both because I'm at 7 mana. Let's play the Sublime. I could see this somehow creating lethal on my next turn. If I go cast out there, that gets me a creature, then animate Mutavault. That would actually do it. So that's what we're hoping for. Okay, we can take 3 from 38. They haven't shown me Languish yet, which is a little bit scary. All right, now we go for lethal and we see what happens. Please don't interact with me. Nice. Don't do anything, don't do anything. Now we animate this just to get another Exalted, and we attack for exactly 8. This would be really nice. No, 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 don't have something. That's so rude. Cyclonic Rift. That's annoying. Do they get control of my land? Is that how that works? That's pretty rough. That's annoying. I hope that does not last. Oh, it does. Oh my god, they have my land. Okay, so I don't think they can win here, but anything's possible, so we'll see. Block here. So we'll cast out the Dragon Lord and get my land back. And now we'll play Sublime. And we'll try again. Dead next turn to Sublime. They've got a minute on their clock. We're at 29 life. Feeling pretty good. They could have top decked whatever it's called, Languish. They haven't played it yet, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Did they overpay? Yeah, they did. Okay. So they're just, you know, trying to kill me as quickly as possible, and it doesn't really matter what they do here with so few seconds. We're just ahead on every resource but cards, and it doesn't matter. Benthage, sure. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's do that first one. All right. Hope the opponent is enjoying getting timed out by mono white. Sure, we've got Fairgrounds Warden for that one. Oh, steal my Elspeth. That is pretty scary. But again, I do get to answer that. So they'll... Sure, that's 7 damage, I guess. And... exile that. This Fairgrounds Warden has been pretty important this game. Make a 1/1. And I think now it's time to find the Shameless Plug. My favorite. And let's pass the turn. All right. Good stuff. Wonder if the opponent looked at the chat. Probably not, but yeah. That was pretty good. GG. All right, let's join another. Oh, now we're actually playing versus a 1-0. Ooh, but 41 cards in deck. This match is over. This is a keep. Pretty nice hand. Start with the plains, because even though we do have the Mutavault, we also have Spectral. We're mono flyers here, aren't we? Impressive. Managed to play flyers in all formats. Don't force spike me, please. Anyway, I hope everyone out there is enjoying the stream. It's great to see Cube back once again. Do I just snap Banishing like that? I think I need to. It's just terrifying. Yeah, let's do it. Feels pretty bad, but we need to answer Pack Rat while we can. Don't force of will me. I don't even know if that's in the cube. All right. So now we can do this nonsense if we want to. See what they have here for 3 mana. Lantern, sure, not very scary. So let's go Mutavault. I think Gideon's going to be best here. Make a knight. All right, let's go attack. I think we are going to loot here. Yeah, goodbye plains. Kind of awkward, but rather have a Mutavault in play, I think. Okay, they're going to kill this. Shivan Fire. Okay, they Shivan Fired my knight. I checked my graveyard for the token. Interesting. They're going to need a way to answer my Gideon, or they're going to be in trouble. That was a way to answer my Gideon. Don't kill the copter? Okay. Okay. Now we have our choice of play here, and I think... I don't even know which one's better. I guess it's Student. I hate being mana inefficient, but it's probably just best. We could actually crew with Mutavault if we wanted to, but it doesn't matter. I think I will loot here. It's a little greedy, but yeah, rewarded. Always loot, as they say. That was pretty brutal. It's a good card to know about, not only in their deck, but in the format in general. Okay, Firebolt is fine. Somehow no answers for Copter. I mean, Bedevil could have killed it, but probably correctly chose not to. Now I have to worry about this. Once they can start flashing back all these removal spells, it's actually going to be kind of tough for me. Mana Confluence with 10 mana abilities is kind of sweet. No Maelstrom Pulse, if I can figure out how to pronounce it. I wonder if they would just pulse this. Their deck looks pretty good, if not weird. So they're not transforming. Sure. I love Tithe Taker just based on the fact that no one ever reads it. Okay, Scarab. Scarab Dog's pretty scary. Can we get some oh my dogs in the chat? If anyone's still awake out there. Alright, 2 mana, 3. Ooh, Recurring Nightmare. Okay, they're gonna get this back, I guess. Doesn't really matter what they do. They're taking a bunch of damage here. Sure, that doesn't matter to me. Oh my god, we got there. I guess we just play both. I don't think it matters. No, that's not necessarily true. Like, this doesn't help at all, does it? I mean, it forces them to find a Wrath. I think this is fine. Do I loot here with no cards in hand? I'm gonna go with no. G down to 8 and pass the turn. So they're basically dead. This is another 6 damage flying. Now they can't block everything. Even if they play one more blocker or reanimate Jace here, they'll just lose. So that's not going to do it. Pretty awkward having Brightling in play with no mana to return it to hand. However, if they Wrath, Tithe Taker makes a thing, Mutavault survives, and so does Copter, so we're more resistant than it appears to a Wrath. Alright, they're paying costs, so it looks like maybe they are going to go for a reanimate here and just be dead on board. That would be nice. Exiling my guy, sure. I don't think that changes anything. Okay, so we go to 19. Let me just double check this though. So say we use a Spirit to Crew Copter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's only 6, 7 damage, so we actually need a spell here. Okay, they're just leveling up. I don't know what the opponent's doing. That is not a spell. Dang. Okay, let me double check the math. So 2, 2, and at least 2. So they block the bigger ones. And this, yeah. So I can trade this for that. Dang, this is really frustrating. Do I want to use Copter to crew a Spirit? Or, I'm sorry, do I want to use a Spirit to crew Copter? It's only 5 damage there. I think I do want to just go for the put them to 1 plan. So right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the only thing they can really kill here is Mutavault. I don't care about that anyway. Whoops. I can't do any fancy attack and then playing crew shenanigans, unfortunately. So yeah, let's just crew with a Spirit, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So I did do the math right. Yes, sure, pretty useless to me. Okay, makes sense. Go to 1. And we have no need to replay this stuff. Yeah, so now they're sweeper or bust mode once again, and this time they die to the Tithe Taker. They're able to kill it, so I think that was a punt on their part. They needed to block this over the Mutavault. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this is pretty close. I imagine my opponent's going to scoop here. No, they're not. Okay. Man, I wish we could have crewed this last turn and then replayed it and given it haste or something. Okay, I don't know why they're doing that. Also, oh my god, this actually just shrank, didn't it? So how Scarab of God works is it makes creatures as 4/4s, but this doesn't say that the creature gets bigger. It says that it becomes a 3/3. So they put 2 counters on it and just shrunk their creature, which is one of the funniest things I've seen. That is a really complex rules and layering interaction. I bet the opponent is not happy about it. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a Languish in hand. They were trying to grow this to big enough to survive. That was hilarious, though. That was really, really funny. Okay, Faithless Looting. So we get to see more of their deck here, unless they scoop before it resolves. So, sounds like a win-win to me. Okay, Animate Dead and Recurring Nightmare. Sure. 1 card in hand. And they're paying mana. Chart a Course. Sure. So now I think they can't win. I mean, they could have kept Toxic Deluge and they still died a Tithe Taker. And they can't pay life for Toxic Deluge, so pretty sure it's safe to say this one's wrapped up. And the opponent agrees. So we're going to move to game number 2. Alright. Blue, black, red nonsense. Do I have a sideboard for that? Probably not. No. Don't think so. It's kind of interesting. These, I think, are maybe some of the best ones. I don't think I want to change anything. Batterskull's okay. This is pretty meh. Yeah, let's just run it back. I think this deck's really good. Opponent even had a lot of cheap removal and it still just didn't feel particularly close. I feel like they would have died without their Lantern, so maybe I'll go for an aggressive Council's Judgment or something on that in the future. We'll see, though. Trying to make good plays. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching. I love playing Cube. I love, having people watch me play Cube. I'm not going to claim that I'm playing perfectly. It's relatively late at night for me. But I am having fun. I tried to draft a sweet deck with Ulamog, and I got second pick Gideon, Ally of Zendikar. Couldn't ignore the urge to go mono white. We ended up wheeling Archangel Avacyn from the same pack, and we wheeled Thalia from the pack that had Ulamog. So there's no avoiding the mono white. The fun police, well, not top tier fun police. I mean, that's mono red. Mono red and mono white are probably about equally good in my opinion. But mono red is just, higher tier fun police. You can't beat that. Okay, opponent still has the 41 card deck, so tisk tisk. But after winning like an hour-long round 1, you know, I'm pretty stoked, pretty excited about how things are going here. Dang, looks like I might actually need my charging cord. I'm gonna be right back, but this is a keep. Oops. All right. All right. Opponent still hasn't made any plays. Oh, okay. Here we go. Inquisition, sure. Goodbye, Brimaz. That's okay, though. They could reasonably take another card here, so they mulled to... No, they didn't mull to 6, did they? So this is 7. Yep. Yeah, I mean, turn 1 discard, never really what you want to see, unless it's Thoughtseize against an aggro deck. That would be nice, but yeah, Inquisition's pretty good against me here. Remorseful Cleric is pretty nice, might come in handy later. There's a chance they could take that if they're really graveyard oriented, but I think most likely it's just going to be Brimaz. Man, the opponent taking their sweet time. Took the 1-drop, sure, I guess that's theoretically the most damage. But I personally think it's the weakest card and you should not take it. But I don't know what their hand is. Okay. Dang, land would be nice here for our 4-drops, and this is sort of a 4-mana card. Not sure it'll matter, but I do want to sack this and exile their graveyard if they choose to kill this before they do. Ooh. Do I just Conclave Tribunal that? It feels so wrong, and yet so right. It just cuts them off of their mana so brutally. It's so aggressive and greedy, and I love it. And it's probably bad, and don't make plays like that. Yeah, so now they're just completely mana color screwed. So that feels really good. Which one do I want to play here? I think it's going to be Sublime. They showed me Bedevil before. I'm going to have to look up whether Bedevil is double black or double red. Double black. Okay, so that's actually castable for them. Wonder if they're gonna... Nope, not doing it right now. And Bedevil, of course, cannot hit enchantments. So this has gone for good, at least on the face of things. This play might have won me the game. Okay, more black and red mana. So next turn we can go Elspeth plus use Mutavault to animate itself and attack for 1,000,000 there, which seems pretty sweet to me. I don't know if it's correct or not, but we're going to go for it. The tricks, the absolute tricks. Exile your Chromatic Lantern. Animate my land tapped. Look at all these exalted triggers. Okay, this token's ugly though. Take 8, please. Oh, man, that was sick. All right. What do you got for me? Damnation. Okay, we're gonna exile you in response. I think we're +3ing on the Mutavault here. It's a little greedy. They could have something, but I'm not afraid. We got there. Okay, go to 3. Let's just not click too fast here, and we should be good. I'm actually going to play Kythian just because we can make him indestructible. Seems good. Seems pretty good. And it looks like they conceded. Wow, that was a fast one. Nice, like 12-minute match after an hour-long one. And we are moving into the finals, starting 2-0. We're close, folks. We're close. I can taste the trophy. Man, Team J-Bro just... Okay, if you guys in chat, if you're big-time Magic fans, you got to give Team J-Bro a follow. Stream's incredible. He's just the best, most dedicated cube player I've ever seen. Wins more than just about anybody else. I haven't been a long-time fan of his. There are other streamers that I've, I don't know, supported for longer, but the guy's really good. Like, this is my second draft. I don't even have one trophy yet. I mean, I could after this game, or this match, we'll see. Team J-Bro, he probably had 4 trophies after his second draft. Don't even question it. It's just that good. But unfortunately, we are going to need some sleep, so I'm not sure if I will draft another deck after we play round 3, but we're not going to play any more matches. So yeah, once again, it is going to be a short stream, but definitely appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to have more time to stream in the future. I guess I'll actually have less time to stream in the future, but I'll be streaming more. Because I'm actually headed back to school. My spring break is coming to an end, but I do want to play more, and I want people to see how things are going. Teach the viewers the ways of the mono white. Okay, so we did pair. That's nice. Opponent's 1-0. We started 0-0, paired against a 1-0. Then we were 1-0, paired against a 1-0. Now we're 2-0, paired against a 1-0. I don't know what is up with this pairing system, but I guess it's consistent. Alright, well, nothing exciting going on here. Okay. Yuck. This hand is actually pretty dicey. I'm going to keep it. We're on the draw, but our 2-drop in the Anafenza is uncastable, so I guess Mikaeus is going to be our 2-drop of choice. Good thing is every other land in our deck produces white mana, so these cards are sort of covered in that sense. But yeah, I've seen better hands. Blue mana, okay. The nice Spectral Procession with the Mutavault in hand, so I'm just trying to get some data about the format. I don't actually know if I should be playing Mutavault in my Spectral Procession deck. Okay, classic 1-drop on turn 2. It's just going to be a Mikaeus for me here. Start leveling him up. Looting right away, sure. Elesh Norn, oh no. 4-color Reanimator. Spellseeker. Sure. Feel like we're gonna have to Banishing Light another Elesh Norn here. It's gonna be tough. It's going to be very, very hard. There's a chance they're not actually Reanimator, but I feel like with Merfolk Looter, discarding Elesh Norn, yeah. Okay, so we get to play the Plains here. And Brightling actually survives Elesh Norn, so I guess we're playing this one. We're just going to wait on the Mikaeus, as you do. If they put Elesh Norn into play, I'll remove a counter. This is a Dragonlord Atarka. Yuck. Yeah, we're going to need multiple removal spells. This is going to be very, very hard. We're just going to get greedy and put a counter on him. Okay, that resolved pretty quickly. They could have an instant speed, reanimate. We're going to go for a Brightling here. Just an attack with that. We can return it to our hand if need be. Not sure why they were blocking there. Okay. Now we can play Brimaz, and that's actually going to survive. Oh, they could have like a Living Death. They could be setting up for that. That'd be terrifying too. But we're not going to play around that. Gotta try something here. They countering me? No, they're gonna entomb. So this could be an Unburial Rites. The good news here about this is they don't kill any 2 of our creatures. In fact, Elesh Norn kills 0 right now, which is nuts. Dragonlord Silumgar. Okay, so yeah, I could see a Living Death in our future. Crossed my fingers, but it's just a little too scary, I think. If they did have the Living Death, wouldn't they chump here, though? I would have chumped here. Okay, land. Sure. Pretty nervous about this. So I think we want to activate the first ability of Mikaeus here rather than the second, because if we do get to untap with our creatures, we can put a counter on the Brimaz token. No Living Death. Okay, and Burial Rites, sure. Let's see how they target things. Again, they can't actually kill 2 of our creatures here, which is nice. 5 damage there. Pretty annoying. Can't do anything about that. Okay. Now we will put a counter on Mikaeus, and now we will Banishing Light the Atarka. And unfortunately, they can flash it back, so we should expect it in our future, but there's nothing we can really do about that. We just have to top deck another removal spell, and most of ours are 4 mana, so it's going to be even harder. I mean, we do have Tribunal, which can be cast as if we had 4 mana. We have Council's Judgment, we have Path, but yeah, we need to get lucky. We need to win this roulette in order to have a chance in this game. Opponent's deck is sweet, I'll give them that. 5-color Reanimator, 1/1 Tribal as well. The Cradle, sure. Okay. Now what? So I can play Thraben and crack a clue. They can double block this, and that kills it. So I don't know if I want to attack or not. Can't play Elspeth. Can't play Procession. And Offenza is my whole turn. I guess it's Thraben Inspector and crack a clue, as bad as that seems. But then the question is, do I want to attack here or not? I don't think so, just because it trades on board. Yeah, let's make this play. Just gonna crack this now. Plains, and now we can... So the problem with playing the 1-drops here is then if they just Unburial Rites the Elishnorn, even if we put a counter on them, they're just gonna die. So that doesn't seem great. It's probably still our best line. Okay, continue to loot. Where's our copter? Okay, excess lands, sure. Yep, that makes sense. And we don't want to save that, so who cares? We could animate this and then put a counter. That seems bad too. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Okay. We're just going to get beaten down here. Sure. So now we have to rip another answer, this time to the Elishnorn. Put a counter. None of our hand does anything, because if we cast stuff, it just dies. That is not an answer. So now we have to chump. 4 + 4 + 3. No, that's 11. So we're not actually dead. Maybe we should have animated the Mutavault, because that gives us more chumps. Yeah, that could have been a punt. I'm going to play Elspeth, and I'm just going to plus... Doesn't matter what I do here. So let's do that. I guess I should have attacked. Yeah, that... Oh my god, that attack... Wow, that was extremely loose. I should have attacked. I don't think I can realistically kill them. Oh wait. Oh no, I would have been dead on board. I forgot about this 3/3. So my super loose play actually just saved me. Anyway. Yeah, so before I was thinking about this, and I was thinking after that whatever this is, 5 damage. Yeah, okay. I don't know why they're not attacking here. Because now I don't have to block. Lily, and then they can get back Silumgar. Yeah, now this is all over. Yup. Wonder if they get that. Can they kill me with it? No. I don't think so. Yeah, even if they put it on their biggest thing. Yeah, that doesn't kill me either, right? That's 10 damage. It doesn't matter what we do here. The counter doesn't matter either. So we take... Yeah. Whoops. And I accidentally clicked through my main. But yeah, we just can't beat this nonsense. So let's not do that. Okay. Do we have anything against Planeswalkers? Yes, we do. This is an out to Planeswalkers, so that's important. I think this is a Fairgrounds Warden matchup. I don't like the card, but I think we just need it. Ideally, you're bringing this card in against green decks, which really don't have a way to get it off the battlefield, but it doesn't look like we have that luxury. Don't love Mana Tithe. Inoffense is pretty medium, pretty uncastable if you ask me. I think all these cards are good. I guess taking this out is fine. Alright, let's get lucky. Opponent's got a sweet deck though. I have to hand it to them. Let's play first. This is pretty bad, but I think I still keep it because we have cheap spells in our deck. We have the interaction. That really is going to be important in this matchup. Okay, drawing a land there is pretty bad, not gonna lie. Spell. Okay, well, we drew a spell, but I should have specified. Though we do get to curve Angel into Angel here. Oh, and the opponent's missing lands as well. Discarding hand size. I wonder if that is discarding on Burial Rites to hand size. Yeah, I think they're just missing lands. I don't think this is a fun play. Watch me discard my fatty and then reanimate it next turn. Force of Will? Sure. That's acceptable. Pretty annoying, but I mean, these are our cards that keep us in the game, so pretty happy about that. And they're going down spells after we assume that they had all spells in hand, so they... Ooh, Consecrated Sphinx. Treasure Map, that is potentially a Banishing Light target, but I don't want to play this that greedily. Maybe next turn, we'll see. Don't kill this. Nice. Yeah, I think we're just aggro. So now we can return this and have path mana up. Opponent's dying very quickly here. Not really sure what they can do. Is this 2 or 3 other creatures? 2. So we're going to have Gideon flip here. I think the opponent is dead. 2 mana against... Yeah, okay, they think so too. Alright, so now we go to game 3. Did not know that we'd be making it this far, but I'm pretty glad we did. Pretty excited. Mana Tithe might be better on the draw, but I think we just want to keep everything the same. Yeah, let's just run it back. Cloud Goat's kind of cool. Seraph is kind of cool. Let's just run it back though. I've got faith. We can do this. Okay, most likely if I lose, I'm not going to want to draft after this. If I win, I'm pretty likely to want to draft after this. Wonder what I want to play on turn 1 here. But this is definitely a keep. Guess it's just the student. That was a great draw. So they didn't pause very long, which means they probably don't have force. Okay, now they're pausing, but they didn't activate, or they didn't cast it there either. Okay, they're gonna die really, really fast. They play like, oh, please scoop. I thought they were scooping there for a second. I think I want Brimaz here. And I don't think I'm looting. I guess I am. I lied. Mikaeus is kind of slow here, I think. Alright, opponent down to 15. There is hope. There is hope for the home team. Alright, Spellseeker. I guess this is crewing now. Faithless Looting, sure. Wonder which of these I play next turn. I think it's just Brightling, as opposed to both. Dragonlord Atarka, makes sense. Okay, now we get to play Mutavault. And let's play Brightling. Oh, we're using the other one to crew anyway, so it doesn't matter. We don't need the land. Sure. Jumps down to 11. Now, even if they reanimate, they can kill these two. Languish. Sure, so now we return this to our hand. What do I want to do here? So I can play Brightling, crew here, and Mutavault, attack for 5. That seems pretty good. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. This is an intense game for sure. So the opponent is taking 5 damage here, going down to 6 life. So they haven't shown the Unburial Rites yet for the Atarka. They're thinking a really long time about their Scry. Alright, here we go. I think I want to loot here. So you always want to loot. Thalia, meh, can do better than that. Go to 6. Another one of the reasons I'm aggressively looting here is to try to find my answers like Council's Judgment, because I just don't have very many of those and they're super important. Okay, scrying once again. Presumably they bottomed. Did they bottom the last one? Poly J, 1 card on bottom. Right, okay. So they could just go for Elesh Norn here. And I think we would just kill them if they did that, so that'd be nice. Okay, Faithless Looting. Starting to look really, really good. Wow, did they just scoop? My gosh, I think they did. Whoo, we did it. Multiple Reanimator decks, but the mono white taking them down. Awesome. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching.